tell they're in there. Lurking, plotting. I hate when they plot.
There you are.
Badoop, you little stink.
Fuck you, you're a little stink. What do you... Huh?
What?
You're so late.
No, what do you mean?
God, you're so late.
I'm not. You said
this
that
is
you would
not
be on...
5:45.
Oh, I thought you said 7:55. I mean, I thought you said 5:55, which would then would have been 7:55 my time.
For you? No, I said 5:45.
Oh, you know why?
Misread.
You know why? It's because I messaged you at 6:55. And so my brain went, I have 2 hours. And then I associated that with, I think I did. How did this work? Yeah, like somehow I made this work. Somehow I'm right. I am right. Hello.
Yeah?
Yep.
Have I mentioned you're a stinky little bee?
Yeah, I think so.
It's fine. I'm playing Balatro.
You are not playing Balatro right now. Get the fuck off.
I am. I'm stopping. Jesus. I was waiting for you for like 14 minutes.
14 minutes.
Hello, and welcome to episode 38 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin, and I'm joined by Anthony, and today we're talking about how I'm annoyed at his timeliness.
Again, I thought I was in my head.
You're a little bee.
Right.
You're a stinky little bee.
Yeah. What is this entitled for?
I got stuff to do today, man.
You do? Okay. Sorry, dude.
I gotta go take a hot babe on a date.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, then we can do a little goodie, a little quickie, a little.
Yeah, we can do a little quickie. And
a little funny.
Speaking of said
funny
hot
one.
babe, I have to make an update. It's been demanded of me.
Okay.
I have to make an update. 1 second. Let me find my screenshot of the texts. For reference.
Okay.
In one of the last couple episodes, I told a story about how I found out that Jimmy Carter died.
Yep. Rest in peace, that punk bitch.
I received a text in all caps that said, also you were not crushing pussy when we found out Jimmy Carter died.
I did hear you say that, and I in my head went, should I press you on this? And then I went, no, I won't.
Was it worth it? Well, I responded with, I totally was though, dude. They said, not fucking actively. I said, pretty much. They said, you can't pretty much that. And I said, more or less.
More or less.
Nice. That's pretty much where that ended. So that was the request for correction. But I maintain I was totally crushing some pussy.
Yep.
When I found out Jimmy with my parts, and I looked up and I was like, huh. James Carter has died.
He's dead. Rest in peace.
Anyways, I'm addicted to Balatro.
Okay, so explain the game again for the nth time.
It's poker, but if it was weird.
Okay.
And a roguelike. So it's poker. I hardly know her. But
See, that was fun. That was a good one.
You get to get jokers. I hardly know her. That affect and change the game. Like there's one that I really like that makes it so spades and clubs count as the same suit, and then hearts and diamonds count as the same suit, which is frankly insane.
Okay, interesting. And this is fun?
Oh, it's fun because you're just watching number go up.
Okay.
And it's not like a typical roguelike where you lose a shit ton of times and do small upgrades.
Yep.
You're doing like different like sets of like 8 antes, 3 round each with different decks, and there's different difficulties of levels. And I've beaten a few already. But I was like, I bet I'm playing this completely wrong. And it goes like, I bet I'm supposed to play this the exact opposite of how I'm playing this. And I Googled like strategies, and it was recommending a bunch of stuff was recommending like the exact opposite of how I was playing, because I was playing with getting flushes a lot.
Okay.
Which are just 5 of the same suit. And they were like, you want to go with the really easy to get hands, even though they're slow scoring, because they work better with multipliers and are easier to get, so you can just throw them out there.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
So
how many hold on. How many hours do you have in that game? Let me look.
7.
Is it only 7? It is 7.
It's only 7, but I started this like
today. Oh, wait, that's last play. That's last played. When did you?
I started this a couple days ago.
Oh,
I haven't had much time, so that's 7 is impressive.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. $15
a little
though seems
too much.
Kind of.
It was not 15 when I got it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But this looks fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot. I forgot. I had a second correction.
Yeah.
I think I said the transfiguration of the Eucharist last time as a reference to biblical things. It's transubstantiation. I apologize.
Oh.
Not to the Christians, but to the people who care about words.
Okay. Yeah, actually,
I will never apologize to the Christians.
I fully understand what you're saying, and I respect those people who are like, hey, I will say that I think that you just like get close though. You got to make sure they're not like too uppity, because I feel like those are also the people that might be a little against like pronouns. So you got to be a little careful on the people that like words. But
actually, linguists tend to be extremely pro nouns.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe I've got an anti
because like
pro
language
word.
Is already language is such like a made up thing, and anybody who studies the field knows that and finds it extremely fascinating how things come about. But every like linguist I've heard speak is like, fuck yeah, play around with pronouns, get them wacky with them.
Nice. Okay, well I'm glad that
pronouns, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that I've just had like a negative view of linguists, but it turns out maybe I was wrong.
Do you want to be a pro or anti-linguist podcast?
Let's be pro. Let's be pro linguist.
Okay, pro linguist.
I'm cool with that. So we love the tongues.
Actually, speaking of pronouns, there's been a few YouTubers that I have watched that have come out as trans over the years.
Okay.
I should have known.
Okay, yeah.
For myself.
Yeah. Like like maybe your sphere was more trans than you realized.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I'm saying is got another one recently, like last week. All I'm saying is I can always tell. We can always tell.
You can always tell.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to message because May just playing Baldur's Gate, and I was curious why.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask because I like had to look it up a few times. Have we spoken? I don't think because last time New Year's hadn't happened. How was your New Year's?
New Year's was good. I didn't do much. I kind of just like got off work, went drinking for like an hour or so with some coworkers, came back, just waited for my partner to get off work, and then we just hung out for New Year's.
Okay, nice.
It was pretty chill. How was yours? How was colors?
Colors were good. Oh man, I was gonna grab the recipe. God damn it. Okay, so the team that I picked black for, like we did the picker wheel and they got black, they weren't able to come because they're from Minnesota, and they were like, hey,
Minnesota,
like we're not gonna drive 5 hours. Like it just like didn't work out. It's totally fine. We totally understand.
Yeah.
Then the people that had red, like their partner got sick and they were like, oh, I'm not feeling the best. And it was like one of those things where you could kind of tell they were like, maybe like let me off the hook. Cause like, I think it's like one of those weird things where like someone's sick, but they're not sick, truthfully. And so it's like, oh, I don't know if I should come and spread potential germs. And it's like, hey, I fully respect that. But like, the situation better than we do. What do you think? And it was kind of this weird thing where like they were trying to wait for us to be like, no, don't come. And we were like, do you feel bad? And they were like, no, it's been a week of him being sick. And like, I'm not sick. I don't really feel that bad at all. Like all this stuff. And we were like, okay, then come. Like, I don't know what you want. Like, if you don't want to come, that's fine. But like, don't do this weird thing where like you want to come, but now like we're keeping it up. It was weird. It was a weird interaction. They had red, right? So they brought 2 giant bottles of sangria and then like a bottle of salsa, which that's fine. Would have liked some chips, but it's fine. We had the chips.
They didn't bring any chips.
They didn't. It was fine. It was fine. Never had sangria before.
Thought?
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah. It's just free wine. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a one group that did brown. They made like maple syrup, bacon, like hot dog weenies.
What the? Oh, fuck. Okay.
They were pretty good. And then they made a bourbon, like apple cider cinnamon drink, which I thought
on this dick, dude.
I thought was pretty good. It had 3 shots of bourbon in it in like 1 cup, which I thought was maybe a lot.
I appreciate you're totally ignoring my joke there and just continuing on.
What did you say?
Did you not hear me?
No.
You were saying, it was like this bourbon drink with this yada yada, and I was like, on this dick, dude.
Oh, I did not hear that at all.
You just paused and then kept talking. It was really funny.
In the edit, I'll edit it so no one hears the first time. How about that?
No, I think it's funnier if they have to hear it twice.
Yeah, because it's not a good joke.
No.
And then the last group made they had green, and they made like a wrap where it was like a cucumber sour cream wrap or something. I didn't have any of it because it looked kind of gross, to be honest. And then they made a green drink called a spa day, which is like it's like a vodka drink, but with like muddled up avocado. So it's like the most refreshing. It's like super refreshing. I might take a picture. I meant to bring, because they left their recipe card. I meant to grab the recipe card so I could read it, because honestly, I think it's really, really good. Like, it's weirdly good. We saw it at a bar once, and I was like, I don't want fucking avocado in my goddamn drink.
But it's actually really good.
It's amazing, but it is like a labor of love. Like, it's really intensive to like, it's like 1 cup it's 1 cup is like a quarter avocado. Like, it's a decent amount of avocado.
Damn.
And so like to muddle it is kind of a pain. And so the bar we were at, we probably ordered 12 of them. But like, we discovered it like last year. And so this poor bartender was just like going through avocados. So we made it here. It was delicious. Overall, I think that was probably the best drink of the night. And then we made like we had orange. We made like a cheddar cheese wonton cup type thing. That was pretty good.
Dude. Fuck yeah.
I have no pictures of any of this. And then we made a like screwdriver mimosa combo with orange juice, which I think was kind of lame, but it was the end of the night, so I thought that was fine.
Yeah, sure.
So overall, it was fine. I didn't go to bed till 3:30 because they all stayed at my home. I messaged you.
Right? You did message and you're like, I'm still awake and this sucks.
Yeah, I did at 2 a.m. to say I craved death, and I thought that was pretty close to the end of the night, and then it just kept going. Yeah. Which I say this, I mean, truthfully, I had a fun time only because we were drinking a lot. But damn, by 3 a.m., I didn't want to talk to anyone, like, at all.
Totally fair.
And then I don't know if I made a comment to you about this already. Do you guys have Party City? Do you guys have like a party supply?
Yeah, we have Party City. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're all closing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So we went to Party City to get like party supplies because why not? Right. They're closing and everything's like 20% off. And there was like there was amount of like New Year's Eve poppers, like the confetti cannon mini bullshit type stuff.
Oh, okay. Those, not the other poppers.
No. And so I looked at that and went, fuck no, we're not buying that. I'm not going to get my house really dirty. The second person to show up brought a bag filled with them, which I thought, and I want to get your opinion on this. I think that's something.
No, they shouldn't have brought them.
I don't. They should have asked. They should have asked. They should have asked. They did not.
Yeah, that's fucked up. They're basically like, hey, I'm gonna make a mess for you to clean up.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where I was like, I don't really fucking whatever. And I'm like, okay, the bag has an unknown number because it's just a bag. But there's like 8 of us. So I'm like, okay, well, if we all pop them in like the living room, fuck it. I guess it's fine. So, midnight's coming. Everyone gets these stupid poppers and we pop them. And they're not glitter poppers. Thank Jesus. They're like little bits
confetti.
Of paper. Okay.
Yeah, confetti.
Yes. Which again, fuck, man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's still terrible. It's everywhere.
Yep.
I'm familiar with poppers. Classic New Year's kind of style of thing.
It is a classic, and that's why I think that they
don't want to clean it up.
Yep, they assumed that they didn't need to tell us, but they did.
Yeah,
I think they did. So
yeah,
we all pop it, right? It's New Year's, ball drops somewhere, I assume, and then we pop it. Fine, I'm like, okay. They then run over to the remaining pile of poppers and just individually go through the entire bag and pop the rest of them. They didn't get done till like 12:04, which I thought was horrible.
That's so many.
And I'm like, and the entire time they're like, woo, pff, woo. Pff. And I just was like, stop, please stop. And so the hard part was because that was midnight and we had 3 more hours of the party. Everyone kept walking through the confetti. There's confetti. It's everywhere. It's everywhere in my home. I found some upstairs. I must have traced some up. There's some in my basement because it like got kicked down 2 flights of stairs. I don't really fucking get it. Like, it's just everywhere. And so it was so funny, because at 2 a.m. someone goes, oh my my God, the bathroom rug is covered in confetti as we all go to the bathroom. We're all walking it into the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, cool, the bathroom. I guess like it'll, I'll figure that out. And then someone goes, oh, I think I saw some like underneath the fridge. And I'm like, how did it get fucking underneath the fridge? Oh, I was so mad. I was mad in like a calm way, right? It's like one of those things where it's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And you're just
it's
like,
just a silent rage.
it's just like, oh, fuck. Okay. So that was that.
No, I get it. Yeah. That's somebody walks in with that bag and you just hand them the vacuum cleaner and you're like,
I really should have.
As soon as this is done, you're cleaning it up.
Yeah, I really should have.
They're all adults. Fuck them.
Yep. So, and then, yes. So I didn't get to bed till 3 a.m. They didn't leave my home till like 12:30 the next day, which.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was one of those things where at one point we're sitting at the table and they go, man, it's already past noon. And I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Get out.
And like, you know what I mean? It's you're like, what do I say? I can't leave. This is my home. So yeah.
Can I tell you, we had shockingly similar experiences close together. Not the same day, but part of the reason why I had such a chill and easygoing New Year's is because a few days before we had a housewarming party.
Okay.
Which I believe I mentioned.
Yeah.
Made chili. It was good. I'm a great cook. Used a good recipe of my roommate's mom. That was all good. Everybody came over, had some drinks, had a great time. Learned one, do not let one of our friends grab the jug of alcohol.
Okay.
Because he will just start pouring people shots.
Gotcha. Yep.
And continue to pour people shots.
Was it like randomly, or was it like, oh, like something funny happened, so now we take a shot? Like, was it like, do they try and like mix it into stuff?
What? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying that much attention at this point because a little bit before that, my partner had just arrived back from the airport.
Okay.
And one had to be introduced to everybody. And then we sat down and I was like, yeah, I'm done now. The party's done now. It's bedtime. This is what I was staying up for.
Yeah, that's funny.
I want people to leave. 3 people ended up spending the night.
Did you have space for 3 people, or were people just like on the floor at that point?
Yeah. We had a couch, air mattress, and then my roommate's bed because my roommate left with their partners.
Okay, gotcha.
Leaving me alone to deal with all that.
That's brave. That is brave of you.
It was, but it wasn't because it was just like 1 a.m. And I was like, all right, party's over. Get out. To everybody who can leave. The rest of you, go to bed. Fuck off. I'm going to bed. You all go to bed and don't interrupt me. I am locking my door. Good night.
That's funny.
So that's what happened.
That's courageous. That's courageous of you.
And I wake up and a couple of them are still there and I'm like, so you're leaving?
So that is, do you expect, if it's that type of thing, like, do you think it would be unrealistic for them to leave while you're sleeping?
No, as long as like I can lock the door.
Okay.
I guess.
Gotcha.
I would like if like the last person leaving like knocks on the door and then like shoots me a text or something.
Okay. I think,
but like as long as the door gets locked,
yep. Okay.
If I'm sleeping, it's fine.
Gotcha. I think that people are either like, if you're staying over, you absolutely cannot leave before you see the host again, or people are like, no, you leave whenever. Like you just, that's fine. And I think I would leave whenever. I think like if I was at a people's place,
leave whenever. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I just think like overall, if it's like a late night, like, hey, they're going to sleep. This is fine. This is their home. Like I'm going to peace out. I think that's totally fine. 100%.
The only time I haven't just left as soon as I've woken up pretty much. I mean, there was one time where I was crashing on like a friend's couch after a party at their place. And I just like briefly like woke them up and I was like, hey, I'm leaving. You should lock the door behind me.
Yeah.
And then the only other time I've not just left was because I didn't know how to get out of their apartment building. It was like a big apartment building. And I was just like, 10 a.m. I can leave.
Yep.
Shame.
You're like, I'm trapped.
Just on the couch. I'm like, how much battery does my phone have?
That's funny.
Enough. The answer was enough.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page with that. So, I didn't tell you this.
Yeah.
What day would that have been? Saturday? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Saturday morning, I fell down some stairs. So that was great.
Oh my God. What? What happened?
I was helping my parents move into their new home, so I was carrying a mattress down some stairs.
Your parents who just keep moving.
Yes, my parents that keep moving. They've now moved into what has now been considered to be their forever home, which would technically be their second forever home. So it is what it is.
Their first one being the one that they moved to in Tennessee.
Yes, correct. So that did not stick.
They left Wisconsin to move into Tennessee. A couple years later, they're like,
No, that was not a couple years. That was...
No, sorry, it was 6 months?
It was 6 months. It was 6 months.
Okay,
You've been
very,
very
sorry,
kind.
Sorry, I was being too generous. I was like, I remember 6 months, but that seems too short.
That seems like an insane number. It's because you were correct. So,
especially for moving between states like that, that's really far.
Yes. So technically they went from living in a town in Wisconsin to living in Tennessee to living a mile and a half down the road from the house they sold in 6 months, which is awesome.
A terrible return on investment.
Just so fucking wild. So I'm moving them in and we're carrying this mattress down a flight of stairs. And it's like, I don't know, 15 stairs and they're carpeted and I'm sidestepping the stair. And we get to a point where the mattress like just barely fits because it's like the ceiling of the stairwell is like, it like gets a little bit shorter. And so like I'm looking up and I'm trying to make sure that the mattress like doesn't hit the top of the wall because obviously then we like can't get down the stairs. And as I'm looking up, I fully like slip off one of the steps, roll my ankle, land on my ankle instead of my foot, and then fall down 5 stairs. Like I just like fully ate shit. And then the mattress fell down the stairs onto me and then I had to crawl out from underneath the mattress.
I mean, how big of a mattress was it?
Just a queen size mattress.
Just get a new one.
That's not my fault.
Hot take, just get a fucking new one. Who gives a shit?
So yeah, I just like fucking biffed it. And then it was so shitty because it was like, we had to make like 3 trips to like move their shit. It was on their first trip back that like I fully ate shit and then like couldn't walk on my foot because I just rolled it so fucking like I rolled it and then fell downstairs. And so I felt really bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I like can't help you move. Like I can't help you move the rest of your shit. And they were like, well, that's fine. Like at least it wasn't more stairs. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. Like I didn't like somersault, but I did like fall and then
you didn't do a flip?
No, I didn't. I did a head first downwards and then just like slid on my shoulder down the stairs.
Not impressive.
But yeah, pathetic. I just like fucking damn. Like I haven't fucking twisted an ankle since I was like 7 and I did it on some stairs because they were carpeted and I guess I can't walk on carpeted stairs anymore. I don't know. So yeah, overall I'm fine today, but it was like the most embarrassed I've ever been in the last. That's not true. It's the most embarrassed I've ever been. It's not true at all. It's how do I want to phrase this? It's the most embarrassed I've been early in a thing. Like it was maybe 30 minutes into like 4 hours of moving them and I just ate shit and then had to be like, I guess I'm done. Like,
I guess this is over now.
Yeah, like you guys will continue. I will go home and ice my foot. So
oopsie toodles.
Yeah, I was just like I felt really dumb. So I will now live in constant fear of steps.
Yeah.
So
stair phobia.
Yep. So that happened. That was unfortunate. Did I tell you that my Spotify got hacked?
No. Tell me about it now, please.
How did I not tell you? That's really interesting.
I don't know. That's
because we were talking on Friday and this didn't come. Yeah. It would have been Thursday, maybe Thursday. And
sure.
I was driving to work and I listened to music in the car from Spotify.
Yeah.
Right? It was like Bluetooth or whatever. And I was listening to some, I was listening to fucking Shinedown. I was listening to Shinedown.
Of course you were.
It was the morning and I was tired. So I was like, I'm going to listen to Shinedown. And I'm listening kind of loud because it's, I don't know. It was one of the Shinedown songs and I wanted it to be loud because I was trying to wake up.
Okay,
and it's playing and it's like getting to the end and my radio goes like silent, immediately goes silent. And I'm like, what the fuck, for like a second. And then it flips to mariachi band music, like stereotypical. I'm not even going to try and impersonate it because it would be so incredibly offensive. Like the most offensive mariachi music you can think of. It was that music. And I'm like, so I'm startled. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to my phone and my phone says Spotify is playing some fucking mariachi band on Google Chrome. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, I don't know, like something's weird here. So I can see, because I'm still on my Spotify playlist, I just re-click the Shinedown song. And so I click it and it flips back to Shinedown song from the beginning, right? Whatever. And I'm like, fucking weird. And I then, for the next 3 minutes, my Spotify is oscillating between mariachi band music and me clicking Shinedown. Because at this point I realize, oh, someone is in my Spotify account. I want to listen to Shinedown. He wants to listen to mariachi band music. And we're just fighting back and forth for who gets access to this goddamn account, which is horrible. So in the end, I won. I think just because of sheer will. And so yeah, when I got to work, I pulled up my Gmail and it said that like at 3 a.m. a new user from Argentina logged into my Spotify account. And I was like, oh, well, that's not fucking good. And then I'm like, holy shit, I don't know if my Spotify password's different than my Gmail password I use to log into fucking Spotify, which isn't good. Kids, don't do that. It's not good at all. And so I quickly changed my Spotify password and my Gmail password. Thought I was safe. And then the next morning, I tried to log into Spotify and I couldn't. Spotify is dumb as fuck. And so it doesn't have 2-factor authentication.
No, of course not.
And if someone tries to get into your Spotify doesn't like lock out their IP address and go like, oh, that IP address is trying to get into your account. It just fully locks that account. So how many days was that? So Thursday was the mariachi band discovery. Friday, I got locked on my account. The email you get says, hey, there is suspicious activity. You will need to reset your password. And I'm like, fuck, okay. So I reset my password.
Again, sure.
And then it's Friday morning. I'm able to use my Spotify. Saturday morning, get it again. Can't log into my Spotify because Spotify has locked my account because this guy is trying to get into my account. Fine. It was until this morning that I woke up and I checked my email and I didn't have an alert from Spotify. He finally gave up, but I've been like fighting this man for now a few days. And it's just like so weird. And then I look and I didn't realize from 3 a.m. to, I don't know, 7 when I got in my car, he was playing music. Like my algorithm's probably fucked up because he was listening to random shit. I wish I could find, and it's all in Spanish. Like I don't even know how to say in these things. But yeah, like my Spotify is just filled with fucking Spanish music now because he was listening to it hardcore for hours.
I want to say that's incredibly funny.
It's so mad. And it's like one of those things where I was kind of scared because I was like, well, how did he get, like, how do people's Spotify accounts get stolen? Like, did he guess my password? How does that fucking work?
Have you considered that mariachi music like that is to Argentinians what Shinedown is to white boys like yourself?
Oh, it's just me and him where we're both playing our respective Shinedowns.
You're both playing your respective butt rock.
At one point, I was like, it was Friday, and I was like, maybe I should make a playlist, and the playlist title should just be like, please give me back my account, or like, fuck off, or like, I know you're from Argentina. I was trying to figure out like how much I wanted to communicate with this guy. But I looked up a bunch of Reddit posts and people were saying that a lot of times that their accounts get hacked. The person who gets the account, who hacks it, deletes all your music and puts their music on to detract from you caring. Because once your playlists are gone, they assume that you won't give a fuck and then you'll whatever, do nothing. And so I was kind of worried. I was like, oh my God, my 900 song playlist is being held ransom. I was more afraid of that than anything else.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's 726 songs is my...
Oh, so different. So fucking different, dude.
Yeah. So, overall, I think I'm good. But yeah, this guy was fucking loving. And then I was trying to figure out, what time zone is Argentina in? I should look this up.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
Like Argentina. Oh, that would make sense. Argentina is, what is that? 3 hours ahead of me. So what? He like stole my account at 6 a.m. his time? Like, why?
I mean, sounds like it.
On a Thursday? Like, it's just so fucking weird.
Just wanted to listen to music, man.
I guess so. So yeah, I got home and I told Allison that story. I was like, yeah, my account got hacked. And because I think it was the weekend before, Sophia told that story about her Spotify jam session.
Oh, yeah.
Allison goes, no, dude, you probably just had a jam session going and some like car near you decided to play mariachi music. And I was like, no, I don't think so, dude.
Different.
Like, not really how that works, because you need like a QR code or something to connect to a jam session, I thought.
Unless
it's Allison.
No, they were clearly in your account based on.
Yeah, no, they like actively were in my account. Like the fact that I got all these emails. So yeah, it was just kind of like, oh, well, fuck. So yeah, I've had an eventful couple of days. So I'm hopefully this week is less exciting, because I really don't
would like less. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to deal with that shit anymore.
That's fair. I had one more update that I forgot about.
Okay.
So you'll recall last week I had a bit of a tickle in my throat.
Yep, with the tea. Yep, the tea tickle.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, it got worse.
Oh no.
The next day, and I like woke up and couldn't speak. Then I drank some water and I could speak. It wasn't painful. My throat was just kind of fucked.
Okay.
But I went to work, and two of my coworkers separately, after hearing me, were both like, "You sound like an anonymous source in a documentary."
Oh my god.
Like my voice was modulated
like that
lower.
Modulated? Damn.
Yeah. So like instead of talking up here, I was like talking down here, but like this was my normal pitch, so it sounded more natural.
Wow.
And it was just like really weird. So that was funny.
Were you like, that's
it's just funny that two different people said it.
You're like, yeah, it's all for my religious hate crimes you guys keep committing on me.
Yeah, it's all for those, and it's the plague. I've been cursed by God. I didn't put the blood of a lamb on my door, and
That's so
they sent down a plague of frogs in my throat.
See, I can see based on that someone going to HR. I'm just gonna say.
What do you mean? He didn't go to HR either. He just pulled me into a meeting room and was like, "Stop taking the Lord's name in vain." Also, that was the correct biblical analogy, and then I said frog in my throat because that's a common turn of phrase. I'm sorry. That's exactly how that shit fucking happened in the Bible, except I guess technically the blood on the door was to avoid their firstborn getting killed, but whatever.
I just love the idea of like you're in an argument with someone, right? And like they're starting to win.
That's Old Testament. Only the Jews get to be mad about that one.
They're starting to win, and you go, "Fine, sorry, I didn't put the blood of a lamb on my door." Like I just feel like maybe that might be a little,
I didn't do it like that.
Like, oh shit.
Dude, I'm straight up worried I'm gonna get called into a meeting room again tomorrow because my coworker and I were talking about the Indiana Jones game.
Okay.
Which is much like the Raiders of the Lost Ark in The Last Crusade, is heavily Christian mythology based.
Yep.
But like in a way that's like magic kinda real, but only like the most crazy and fucked up magic is real, and it's really, really hidden.
Okay.
But like it's all like Christian theology and stuff, like the name of God or something in that one. But we were talking about like that and just like the stuff in there and how wacky, and like there's supposed to be this like ancient first language that all languages were based off of, very Tower of Babel-esque, but they called it Adamic, which is literally just like Adam, and I was like, that fucking sucks as a name. I'm like, I'm sorry, that fucking sucks. And my coworker's like, yeah, what fucking words would they even have? Like tree, serpent, sin? And I'm like, I don't know, they'd have whatever words were used to describe God placing two random people with no sense of morality in a garden and saying, hey, don't do this one thing, but they have no sense of morality, so they don't know that it's actually bad to not do that one thing until they eat the fruit that tells them that, oh wait, it was bad to do that. Whack, am I right? Anyways, they should have called the language Edenic instead.
See, that would have been pretty good. That would have been nice. That makes more sense.
I'm worried because I was just talking mad shit on like the Christian mythology within the game.
Which is also,
and yeah. So if I get pulled into a meeting room, I'm gonna be like, dude, I was talking about fucking Indiana Jones. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
I think that's valid. I think I'm gonna have to use the next. Okay, can we do this? The next time, like you and I get into a disagreement when we're playing games, I'm really gonna use the line like, "Fine, sorry, didn't wipe the lamb's blood." I think I want to try that because I think if I did try that anywhere else, I would get in trouble. But I do think it's like a funny phrase.
Yeah.
Do you think you should just
with
like
the lamb's blood?
Do you think you should try and like lean into it? Like just be like when you like try and walk past someone, be like, "Oh, sorry, just passing." What is it? What does he do? He parts the river Nile. Like, "Oh, I'm just parting the river." Just like see
he parts the Red Sea. You fucking moron! Come on, that's like the most famous part. He gets the Jews out of Egypt by parting the Red Sea and crashing it back down upon the pursuing Egyptian army. What the?
I guess the river
fuck?
Nile's
Do you
not
even know
enough.
the pharaoh's name? Ramses? Come on.
Damn it. Okay, I'll have to watch that.
I was raised Christian. I get to do this.
Was it Disney? What was it? What was the...
Yeah, Prince of Egypt was Disney.
It was Disney.
Fantastic musical.
I'll have to watch that. I'll have to watch that movie soon.
Let my people go? Come on, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Oh, God, that's so good.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God,
Except
that's
he
so
wasn't
funny.
in that part yet. That's Old Testament anyways.
Yeah.
Christians only care about the New Testament, and even that's fucking iffy.
See, like, okay. Please message me, like, once you get out of their office. I just need to know.
They don't have an office.
What do you mean?
They have to ask me to go into a meeting room with them.
Oh, and you're like, I don't feel comfortable. You're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel comfortable, frankly.
Yeah.
I'm worried, like, every single time that I say, like, Jesus Christ or, oh my God, just like as an exclamation, that the next day I'm going to get pulled into a thing. And it's like, you can't ask me to follow the third commandment.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is actually how that meeting went.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's the thing that happened. He was like, don't take the Lord's name in vain. That was like word for word what he asked of me. Not anything else, not to stop the biblical allegories. I'm just extrapolating that myself.
Yeah. Damn. You should be like, we are not in Kentucky or Florida or Louisiana, whatever state fucking has the commandments now, like
we're
posted
actually
for
in a
children.
state with like some more reasonable laws. So like this is workplace discrimination. You can't actually do this.
Yeah.
But also his ass isn't doing this to anybody else. And they say it just as much as I do.
Yeah. Like, but like, doesn't like, I feel like you have to be pretty.
Might I again say, not to my Jewish coworker, not to my Buddhist coworker.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude.
Actually, what the fuck part of the karmic cycle does the soul stay in Buddhism?
Oh, dude, I don't fucking know. I could Google it.
Because I was thinking of a joke earlier. Where does the soul go after death in Buddhism? There's no Buddhists believe consciousness continues after death and may be reborn. There's rebirth. Yeah. Samsara. Okay. I think it goes to Samsara. There is no belief in a soul exactly. Yada yada yada. I don't care about that. I know they go into reincarnation, but like. Okay, I'm just going to say Samsara is correct. I was thinking of a joke because my coworker mentioned their like Buddhist upbringing today, and I was like, I was just thinking like me at all the other consciousnesses in Samsara. So you come here often? Which is just the dumbest fucking
so
thing.
Dumb. So
it's
dumb.
So stupid. But I wanted to say it, but I wasn't going to Google it. So I meant to ask them, but then I totally forgot.
Damn, you're going to have to. You're going to have to remember. You have to.
I got to branch out on my allegories. I can insult all religions.
See, maybe that might be part of it. I would try and I'm now on a WikiHow for signs of a karmic cycle. So I'm just
okay. Do we need to go back to our roots of episode 1 and read a WikiHow article?
Oh my god. No, because this is like
else
wild.
To talk about first. But
so this is interesting because this talks about this is signs of a karmic cycle and then how to break a karmic cycle. Do you want to? Is that what you want to do?
If it's a bad karmic cycle, yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because if you do bad things in a previous life, you get punished in the next one.
Okay,
that's the whole premise. It's basically it's similar to like sin and you go to hell, except it's in an eternal cycle of rebirth.
Okay, gotcha.
There's like a whole bunch of different hierarchies and rules for it. There's like you're better off as a person, but then there's also being reborn as different creatures. I think being reborn as a cat is actually a good thing. That would be a like positive karmic cycle, whereas a negative one might be like, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what animal would be negative. A fly? Who knows?
Interesting. I do think that I would like at one point for us to go back to our episode. I do think going back to our episode 1 roots, which was it episode? It might have been episode 2.
1 or 2. We'd read a WikiHow article.
I think I want to go back to that person who had a list of all the things that were like demonic possessions. I think I want to try and find another one of their articles.
Blog posts.
Yeah. I want to find another one of their articles.
Okay, well, that will be an assignment for next Monday.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that because I think their stuff was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was insane. Anyways, I want to talk about Wicked.
Okay.
That's right, you're putting it in the notes again, fucko.
Again for the 4th time.
Except this time, it's the book.
Oh my God. Okay.
I've been loaned the book by a coworker. It's a very nice Barnes & Noble hardcover with like gilded pages. It's very nice, very cool. So Wicked. It was a book first back in the 90s, I believe. And the book is incredibly more fucked up than the stage play.
Okay. Why do you say
that? Just because what I know about it, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Just like if you have problems with certain things, please check for trigger warnings. That's what I'm going to say about the book.
Okay.
But I want to talk specifically about the prologue.
Okay.
So, and this isn't spoilers because it's literally like page 1 and 2 that we're going to talk about here. So the prologue, titled On the Yellow Brick Road, is about the witch like eavesdropping on a conversation between Dorothy and co. In The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
I don't know if the conversation was in the original Wizard of Oz book or movie. I haven't seen the movie in forever and I've never read that book. Couldn't tell you if it was just taken one for one from there. I'm going to assume not. Maybe, but it could have been. So page 1, the Tin Man transvestigates the Wicked Witch.
What did you just say?
The Tin Man transvestigates the Wicked Witch.
What does that even mean?
It's a more modern turn of phrase, but it's when people investigate others for suspect them of being trans.
Oh,
First
okay.
off, they're almost always wrong.
Okay.
People who transvestigate are always like, we can always tell, but they think everybody is trans. Sometimes they even think trans people aren't actually trans. It's really fucking weird.
Okay. Weird. So these are like people that like take it upon themselves to like quote unquote get to the bottom of things.
Yeah, they're just incredibly transphobic and stuff.
Gotcha.
So let me read this quote from the bottom of page 1. She was castrated at birth, replied the Tin Woodman calmly. She was born hermaphroditic, or maybe entirely male. That's the quote. But on the next page, another one I like. She's a woman who prefers the company of other women, said the Scarecrow sitting up.
What?
Let's go. Everybody's the bad guy in this book. Let's fucking go.
Weird.
It's literally like, this is just like, they suck.
Yeah, that's you'd think that it would be like a little bit more, I don't know, like is the point of the story that like she's just unequivocally good?
No.
I just feel like maybe that the book's not helping too much.
Yeah. So the book isn't necessarily that the Wicked Witch is good. It's that the land of Oz is not as all sugar and rainbows.
Gotcha.
As it purports to be, and actually there's just a lot of fucked up stuff going on. Because I'll tell you right now, chapter 1 is mostly a conversation between Elphaba, the Wicked Witch's mother and father. And her father, unlike the movie / stage play, isn't the mayor of like Munchkinland or whatever, but he is a preacher, and it shows him practicing some of his speech that he's going to give, and it's just like right-wing talking points.
Awesome.
Like if I can give these, it is a time of crisis for our society, recited Frex. We stand at a crossroads. Idolatry looms, traditional values in jeopardy, truth under siege, and virtue abandoned.
Oh wow. Holy shit. That's pretty on the nose.
Yeah. Well, it'll shock you a lot that right-wing talking points don't change much.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You kind of got to have like a few buzzwords and it's kind of a good signal.
It's the devil, said Frex, sign. The devil is coming. Don't say a thing like that on the day our child is expected. It also refers to their child as a son in this one, so they might actually castrate the baby. I don't know yet. I stopped after chapter 1. I was like, I just want to read a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm reading through it and taking notes because my partner also wants to read it, and I promised I would give proper trigger trigger warnings and state which chapters are good or bad for that. And then give summaries if they are bad.
Well, that makes sense. So do you think you're going to continue reading it?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm interested. I'm fascinated.
Okay. Interesting. Well, hopefully...
Supposedly, it's a pretty good book.
Yeah. Okay.
Just fucked up.
Yeah. Is it like a larger book or like what's...
Let's see here. It's not terrible. So this does have book 1, Wicked, and book 2, Son of a Witch.
Okay.
Wicked looks to be 406 pages. Son of a Witch appears to be 329. And I know there is a third book not included in this hardback titled, where is it? Where's the acknowledgement? There it is. A Lion Among Men. Actually, I think there's a fourth one. I don't remember the title. God, that was in some other thing. One second. All written by Gregory Maguire. Can I see the fourth one, please? Come on, man. Can you just like give me a wait? And Out of Oz. There we go. That's the name. Kill myself.
I was just like, I'm gonna wait just in case.
Yeah. So there's 4 books. I'm going to at least have the first 2 read. I mean, that's not that bad. 400 and 300, almost 400 pages.
No, it's not bad at all.
We'll see what the thematic elements are, but I'm interested in the immediately like nailing down of right-wing talking points.
Yeah.
Onto like multiple characters in different ways, and just to see like how that works and if it's good, which I've been told it is, so it probably is.
Does it have like a pretty high Goodreads score?
I don't know about Goodreads. I can check.
I'd be curious.
Wicked book Goodreads. Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. 3.53 out of 5.
Oh, wow.
That's actually lower than I expected.
Lower for sure. That is strange.
Got a lot of 4 stars, but it's one where the 4 stars are greater than the 5 stars. 1 star, I wanted to read this book because I saw the Broadway show. Cool. The biggest difference is that the show is good and the book is not.
Oh, well.
Okay. To be fair, my guy does like to use a lot of insane adjectives. This is a long review. I'm not going to read it all. Things that I really wish Gregory Maguire had bothered to explain that might have made Wicked worth reading. Why Elphaba is green. Thank you. That's not the only one. That's just a 1-star review.
I actually kind of like that. I think that's funny.
Read, but no review. I hated this book.
Oh.
4 stars. Wicked good.
Wicked good. Okay. Again, I think Goodreads is just a fucking weird. It's just weird.
Show.
That's funny.
I'm trying to see if I can find any more funny ones. 1 star. Don't waste your time and don't let your teen read it.
Oh shit. Not the teen.
1 star. Ugh. Where do I start? I'm giving this book 1 star, even though it appears that I am the minority in thinking this. Dog, that's the case for every book. I've never seen a book that has a majority 1-star rating, or even a majority 1 and 2-star rating.
Yeah, I feel like, it's weird.
4 stars links their blog spot. Cool. Anyways. So yeah, that's the Wicked book that's my take on the fucking prologue, and then technically a little bit of chapter 1 that I didn't plan on mentioning, but I'll probably end up doing a review maybe partway through the book and maybe at the end. Definitely at the end, but maybe also partway through. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be curious for sure.
It'll be a kind of spoiler heavy thing, but we'll I don't know. I could talk for a segment and put a like timestamp in the description.
Yeah, well, that could be fun.
That might be better, but I'll obviously signpost that heavily when when I just start yelling the word spoiler 50 times in a row. That's when I'm gonna start talking about it.
Gotcha.
Oh, and last note, just so I can cross everything off of my list.
Yeah.
I'm a completionist. What can I say? My coworker thinks I'm incredibly gross for liking my partner as much as I do. Because it's new and it's fresh, and we'll just like make eye contact, and they'll be like, "Why are you making a face?" And I'll just be like, "I want to see my partner."
You gotta stop.
Like, "Shut up, gross, yuck, ick."
You gotta stop making faces. You gotta stop.
Apparently, I can't, and it's yes, indeed, because of autism. Oh, I forgot the most important update.
Okay.
I met that same coworker's sister who's supposed to be the same person as me.
Oh my God, I forgot.
I'm going to be honest, I get it.
You get it.
Yeah, kind of right.
I wanted to see what episode is that. Do we even have that? Can I figure this out? Oh, that was episode 28. So episode 28 is when we spoke about it. So
10 episodes ago.
Not bad.
Well, there hasn't been much progress on that. It was like a year of being psychologically manipulated.
Did they know as well? Like, were they like, I've heard about you?
Yes.
That's awesome.
They refer to me as her work sibling.
Aw. That's cute.
Derogatory.
That's very, very cute.
But yeah, no, it was like, okay, yeah, I get why you say it.
You like,
I understand.
How quickly did you figure it out? Was it like very early on?
It was like 20 minutes in.
That's not bad, dude.
I was like, fuck, damn. Fuck, she got me. Anyways, do we want to end on opening a pack of Pokemon cards as always?
Let's do that.
Fuck yeah, because my pack stamina is recovered, baby.
Let's see. Okay, which pack do we want to open?
Put my pack stamina under things I did on New Year's. I don't know which. Oh, wait, somebody wonder picked from me and thanked me. I don't know, which one do you want to open?
I already asked you,
dude. It's been a while
dude.
since I've opened like a. Let's open a Mewtwo. It's been a while.
Let's do that. It's been a while. Okay.
Been a while.
And I'm opening.
1 second, I gotta pick one. I don't have any special cards. These are all gonna be plain. Damn.
Weedle. Okay, I got a one diamond Heatmore.
Okay, also 1 diamond on Weedle. 2 diamond Bisharp.
1 diamond Pidgeotto.
Telling me it's bisexual. 1 diamond Psyduck.
1 diamond Golett.
1 diamond Petalil.
2 diamond Sandslash. I think we're tied.
So far, 2 diamond Rapidash.
1 star Ditto.
God damn it. Fuck off.
It's a Ditto. Like, it's not that great of a card.
I know, but you still won.
I did.
You still won the fake competition of rarity.
Yep. At some point, like, we should bet. Like, either...
We'll have to bet something. I would love like to add
a
gambling
battle
to this.
one day.
No.
One day.
What? Then you win. I don't.
Yes, I've won. I'm now collecting. Yeah, I really gotta. I haven't been logging in. I feel bad. I've been too busy with my Monster Super League game. So I gotta swing back to this because this is infinitely more enjoyable.
Yeah, than the fucking weird gacha. Not that this isn't just like a gacha game.
I mean, this is totally a gacha game, but it feels better. My God, it's late. It's late. I'm passing out. I'm dying. It's not that late. It's not that late actually, but still. It's
bedtime.
But it will be bedtime.
It's bedtime.
Cool. And
totally
with that,
bedtime.
We out of here.
All right. Thanks for listening to episode 38 of I Talk About Wicked Again.
You do.
I'm still thinking about Wicked.
It's like the 4th time.
But in like a new and interesting way.
That is true.
You can't call me not interesting or different. I'm not like the other girls. You can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com and our Instagram is at tbtlpod. Although we will have no reference pictures for this episode. Whatever.
Next time.
I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Did I say that already?
Yep. Oh, we didn't do, dude. We didn't clap sync.
Ah, fuck. We'll have one at the end. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
And with that,
please, word of mouth. Yep. Bye.
Goodbye.